It is Wallet Wednesday. Today we are talking baby boomers and small business.
Yeah, Main Street America is kept alive by baby boomers, but as more and more aging business owners reach retirement, those jobs could be in jeopardy. Danielle Kane from the Better Business Bureau is here to talk about how business owners and employees can navigate the future. So thank you so much for joining us, Danielle. Want to know, how big of an impact do baby boomers have on small business?
They have quite the impact. So baby boomers own actually 2.3 million small businesses. That 2.3 million small businesses employs 25 million families across the country.
Wow.
So the impact that these baby boomers have when they own these small businesses is quite large.
Yeah, it's huge. That is a lot of jobs. And it's not just baby boomers reaching retirement that's putting some of these jobs in jeopardy. I know shopping habits are changing. Millennials, we ruin everything. What are some of the other things kind of influencing changing market trends here?
You are correct. There is two things at play. The first is that baby boomers are retiring, but the issue is that pre-retirement, they do not have a succession plan in place. So when you don't have a succession plan in place, if there's nobody to give the business to afterwards, or there's no buyer, that business just crumbles. It just goes away, and everybody who is dependent on that business suffers.
Yeah, I've seen that happen. So how do they make that choice then? Like what happens?
Yeah, between succession plan or selling out. I mean, that's got to be a difficult choice.
It is. And so the problem that baby boomers face, especially when they're looking to retire, is that many of them, their self-identity is caught up in this small business. And so it's a real heartache to pass it on or to sell it or whatever option you're going to do. It's a difficult decision to make. Now, there are options. You can groom an employee to take it over. You can find a private equity buyer, perhaps, to sell it to. Or you can do a managerial buyout to a select number of employees. So there are options.
I think an important thing in making that decision, whatever you choose to do, is just not to wait, right? Because people kind of want to, put it off. Oh, I'm not retiring yet. Why should we not just kind of kick the can down the road?
Exactly. You said it. Kicking the can down the road. They're really just biding their time. And it's important not to wait, because when you think about that ripple effect that it has when they don't have a succession plan, it's not just their family who's impacted, and it's not just even the 25 million that are directly impacted. It's all the third-party vendors and other buyers and sellers that are affected when there is no succession plan in place.
When restaurants close down, like favorite restaurants, and it's because their kids didn't want to take it. It is so sad for the community. So good tips for sure.
Yeah, lots of good advice. If you are a small business owner, lots more advice from the BBB and more financial advice. Just check out Wallet Wednesday at coin.com.
Thanks.